I've done the unthinkable. Anything you can ever think of, I've done it. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to $2 to $1,000 in just one day trading candle range theory. So first thing first, you want to go on higher time frame. I'm talking 1 hour, H4 time frame, 30-minute time frame, and you want to mark one candle. You just want to focus on one candle. That's just the thing. You want to focus on one candle and mark the low, and also you want to mark the high of the candle. That's it. That's literally the first step to changing your life. And after marking those 2 points, you want to go on lower time frame, which is on like 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 minute, and either use continuation or breakout candle range strategy. As for the breakout, you want to wait for price to take out that low or that high. For continuation, you want to go down on a lower time frame, which is on 1 minute, and wait for price to like give you entry at that point there. Like literally, you want to be buying inside the range instead of like buying outside the range, which is what I'm doing. You can see that I was selling below that point there because I prefer breakout to continuation entry. And now that I wait for the dumb money, which is all the dumb people, to like buy to that top there, and then when they are done buying, I wait for price to come down and then break out. That's what works best for me. That's the second way I trade candle range theory. And I'm going to test the first one also, the one that other people use, and I'm going to show you that both of them work. But for this one, you want to wait for the first set of people to make money, and then when they've made money, that's when you want to go in. And how did I get my entry? Like, because if you just go in without the decent entry, you are going to lose. So you need a sniper entry, very, very tight stop loss to pull something like this, because if you sell at anywhere, you are going to lose your money. So basically what I did is that I made sure that I was selling at the breakout of the key level there on that 1 hour zone. You can see a lot of consolidation was happening around that point there. So you want to make sure your entry is literally at the tip of those consolidation, or else you are going to lose money. That's just one confluence. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost like 8 retest here, weak entries there. That's to show you that there is a lot of volume there, and wherever there is a lot of volume, price tends to gravitate to that point. And also I use another confirmation called a double candle range theory. And what does that mean? That means that if you get a candle range on, like, let's say 30-minute time frame or the likes of that, what you want to do is that you want to go on a higher time frame, or you want to look for a much more bigger candle or a much more bigger candle range, and then mark it. That's it. And when you mark that bigger candle range, which is that candle here, what you want to do is you want to enter at exactly 50% of that candle range, which is what I do. A lot of YouTubers will not tell you this, but me, I've backtested this and it works. Instead of using one candle range candle, like using one candle, you want to use 2 candles, because the first candle I used was that green candle, but now I'm using the red candle. And if you look at that red candle, you can see the same stuff still happened on 30 minutes. Price went down, went up, and then what am I trying to do? I'm trying to like catch the step back down, because you can see that price was even rejecting from the breaker block there. That's it. It is very, very simple, and you can see I was already in huge profit there. You can see the breakout was already happening, but you don't want to be like too greedy. You want to take things very, very, very slow. And if you are satisfied with your profit, which is obviously, sweet 100% here, you want to close and then spam the next trade. That's it. And why I spam the next trade is because of the schematic I was seeing on lower time frame. I saw that price went back up, like that's our entry down there, and then when price smashed our TP, you see that price went back up. And what I did is that I looked for more entries to like take price below. So my entry was not actually at a traditional like supply zone. I was actually selling at something like with many confirmation there. I was using a lot of confirmation to sell at that point there, and I'll be showing you that one confirmation I was using was like a liquidity grab was happening on that point here. You can see there was a liquidity grab, and whenever a liquidity grab happens, you don't want to have like, you don't care, like the tiny entries does not matter, price is just going to drop. That's it. But most people, they try and refine their entries, but you don't need all that, especially when you are risking your account size. You don't need all that. So basically what I just did is that I just entered at that point there. I did not try to like find my entry, because at that point there, there's even a clicker block there, so I didn't really need to do much because there was already entries there, and I started spamming again. When I saw that price was breaking out of that green candle there, I see that candle there, I literally entered another position at the tip there when I knew that price was about to like break out. That was when I started selling from that point there, because whenever price break out from a candle, a very strong candle, it's gone. That's it, bro. Don't even try and like do this thing. It is gone. From experience, it is gone. And another key confluence I used was price was also giving a liquidity grab there on 1 minute time frame. That's it. Another confluence, another liquidity grab there. And it was not looking like convincing in the beginning. You can see I was I was not even making profit like that, $0. But then after some time, that's it. Another thing, you need to be very patient. You need to be very patient. You can see the move started happening slowly. That's how you win the game. Slowly. That's why you need to invest in yoga, meditation, so you be patient. Because when all this stuff is like you see how it was fluctuating there, you can see that green candle that just popped up there. I say that stuff scared the shit out of me, but when you look at the bigger picture, you can see that price still kept dropping. That's it. It kept dropping, but you can see if you look down, you see that there is a demand zone. So I don't want like price to be vast from that demand zone. So I just like started closing at this point in time. I just closed it. You don't want to rush. And then I went to test this strategy on other pairs. So I literally added every single pair that I can see on my chart, so as to prove to you people that this strategy does not like work on only gold. It works on GBPSD, ADSD, GUDSD, JPY, Euro, CAD, Euro, CHF, or the likes of that. I literally added every single thing from the beginning. Like, but I haven't tried this stuff on crypto, so I don't know if it's gonna work on BTC. But if you guys would like to see a video on that, I'll make a video on that. I'll test it on BTC, Litecoin, all those kind of stuff, anything I can see on DeFi. But I have to choose a very big account, so that I can open a position. And for this second trade, I was on Euro USD 1 hour time frame. That's it. And basically what I was looking for is I was looking for one candle, like just one candle and this is even the time zone matters though. If you gotta be marking in different candle on bad time zone, you are not going to make money. Basically the best time zone to mark all this stuff is around 130, 230 and 230 candle, 130 candle, 330 candle, 430 candle. Those kind of candles, when you mark the low and the high like this one that I marked there, a lot of volume entered the market, like it's crazy. So you can see like price already was at that low there, but I did not buy to the top there, which is that high there. What I did is that I was trying to, like when all these other guys were buying, I did not buy because I know that the price is going to liquidate them at the end of the day. So what I did is just I waited for price to like liquidate, like for them to make profits. When they not TP, then market movers will take price below. And what I want to do is that I want to ride the wave back down. So literally what I plan to do is I catch the breakout of every candle range. I don't trade inside the candle range. I catch the breakout of every candle range after others have traded inside that candle range. And it works because it's not every time that you'll be able to catch it inside the range, something like that. You want to confirm that the range is actually working. That's why you catch it after people have already made money from it. So when the range entries have been respected, then that's when you now want to like go in. You're like, okay, looks like the candle range is working, and then you want to now catch the breakout, and it always works, bro. And you can see my confidence was in line with that breaker block there. You want to back up every zone with the breaker block. It's strong key level. You can see that was something like a key level at that point there. That was it. Key level, breaker block, and it was not looking pretty at all. But I was still confident, because I knew price was going to drop. You can see the drop was happening slowly. So that happened slowly, and that's how the game is. And then I was looking careful, and I decided to like mark that breaker block. And when I look at that breaker block, you can see that breaker block was literally giving us a 50% rejection there. Some people will be entering at 100%, but assuming I have spotted this entry earlier, I would have entered at 50%. And if you enter at 50%, you would have made better money there. And even on lower time frame, you can see that price was respecting that 1 minute breaker block there. And I was just like spamming more entries because the breakout was already happening. So when you see that the breakout is happening, you don't want to like be looking like Momo. Don't look like Momo. You want to enter more positions, especially when you have a breaker block on lower time frame that is like giving you more confirmation. The more confidence, the more you spam. That's it. If you are using one confidence, you are not going to make this money. You want to increase, you want to have 3-4 confidence. So the more confidence, the more you spam. And I was not liking the profit I'm seeing here, Even after spamming, I was still waiting for price to go below small. And then maybe I was thinking of hitting another this thing. That's how you need to think. Like when the breakout, you see that price already starts taking out that low here. It's taking out that low. It's already at almost reaching 50% of our target here. That green line there is my target, and if I see that price is giving me some good entry, I'll enter after that target. But now let me just enter, at 50% of that point. You can see I was literally entering more position. As price is going down, I was entering more position at the likes of that to target that green line there, and I was still not in good profit there. You can see all those entries I just entered were in huge loss, and then it started moving slowly. And I can see on daily, you can see that I was literally selling at a breaker block, daily breaker block there. That's a daily breaker block, and you can see price was even rejecting. The entries that I just entered, price have started rejecting from it, and that's a good confidence. But don't make a mistake that most people make, which is when price is almost getting your TP, you now start entering another position. If you want to do that, if you go and do that, you are going to lose everything, because price will always reject, go back up small when it's almost getting TP. So you just if you are satisfied to profit, just close. You don't want to try and do Jim Bond kind of stuff. It's when you have grown your account to let's say you have done more than 10%, maybe you are reaching 50%. That's when you now want to try and do some James Bond kind of stuff. So now is the time to increase lot size, and I'm still doing it on EUSD. You see that now that price has smashed my target, I was buying. Why was I buying? Because I know that price has to go back up to regrow, to add more orders before it would eventually take out that green line there, which is that my target. So that's one thing you need to know. It takes experience to be able to trade like this. Honestly speaking, I can't tell you everything. Most of this stuff I do is based on experience. I just do it automatically. I just buy automatically because I've seen moves like this before. When price gets to this thing, if the volume is not too much, there's a high probability that price will still go back up. So you can ride that small retracement back up. That's it. You can ride that small retracement back up, and even say the range has been respected before. So you are just entered, but I knew that price was still going to take out my entry. So, but I knew that it was not going to be now, because there was news was going to drop. Let's see, 30, no, 1 hour from now, like around that 2:30 or so. So I knew that the move was not gonna happen now, but I was just trying to like make small bucks before that time comes. And you can see that price was rejected from a fair value gap also. That's the fair value gap, which is also a good entry there. So basically, I'm not literally buying from that green line. I'm just buying from that fair value gap there. And my target was literally that green line at that top there, but I knew that price was not going to get there now. But I just decided to like, let's just see what's going to happen. And then the news dropped, and unfortunately, price got to that point. You see, what if I had not buy at that point? That's how I would have lost this thing. What if I kept selling, targeting that low? I would have lost out of this profit. And you can see that the broker was not showing the position, and I was in profit here. But do you know the funny thing? I could not close this profit because this market provider, I don't know what's wrong with just market, but they did not want me to close my order. And this is not the first time this is happening. Like, I'm going to show you something. So when I was trying to close everything in bulk, nothing was happening. So I tried to close like one entry. You see, I tried to close one entry, and guess what? They were telling me that I've tried a lot or something. You'll see it. You see what? You see, too many trade requests. I'm trying to close here. I telling me too many trade requests. So I just funded another broker, for my wallet on JUSTMARKET, and then withdraw and transfer it in cryptocurrency. And then I went to the other broker and started like hitting it, adding all those time frames again, because I knew a lot of I knew I was expecting one big move, and I knew that move was gonna happen. So I was not waiting for JUSTMARKET to like fix their issue or the likes of that. I just funded another account. That's it. I just funded another account, and if they eventually don't pay me my stuff, I'm going to contact their support, and I'm going to like tell them, because I have video evidence, that why would they be telling me that I cannot open another position, I cannot close my position. So on the second broker, you can see I was buying. That's it. I did not even waste time, because I know I've known this buy that I was buying. You can see I marked that range there. I was buying because price was at the low of that range there, that green candle range there. So now I was not catching the breakout. Now I'm trying to catch the range, which is use the first entry when price is at the low of a candle. I was trying to like buy, and for this one I was combining some lower time frame confirmations to this to like make profit, because I don't really believe in buying in a range. That's why I used to prefer to trade breakout, which is what I use on the first two trades that I use, 3 trades or the likes of that. So for this one, you can see the price have been rejected from that point there, giving one kind of support and resistance zone kind of place. I know that anyway, any place there's a support and resistance, price tend to respect that point there. And there was even a lot of consolidation at this point there. But you see the loss I was incurring, like I was literally almost scared at this point. That's why you don't want to trade a consolidating market. This is why I don't like this thing. You can see that I was even almost invalidating that my demand zone that I was buying from. You see, it was almost destroying it. That's why I always like to catch breakouts. So if you don't want to go through this, just follow the first strategy, honestly speaking, because I almost lost my account for now. I'm not sure I'm going to trade candle range, inside candle range. I'll just rather trade the breakout, like after the range has been respected. But anyhow, I still added more position, and as I was adding position, my balance was reducing. Because I was like hitting it. I was trying to like max everything, and that require a lot of margin to pull. So I was losing some equity. You can see now I'm down to like $57. It was like 70 something before, but I was not satisfied. I still needed more. You can see all this one we're still in good profit there, but I was not satisfied. I started like I waited for price to almost pick out that point there, and when it takes out that point, what did I do? I started hitting it again. That's it, hitting it again, and then I was targeting that green line at the top. So now I already spam for like 50% of the range. Now is the time for you to need to eat, and just give me some time. You'll be amazed Like this is how it was looking before, and then after some time, boom, the TP was smashed. But even if this TP was smashed, I'm never trading this way again. So if you got value from this video, like, so click in link in the description if you want to account manage like this, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.